Hey, it's Vince with the Vincelogic, and today I want to talk to you guys about stereotypes. But wait a minute, why is some white guy going to talk to us about stereotypes? That can't be right. Because beneath this pasty exterior is an absolute stereotypic explosion. As you can see, I've fashioned my hair in the style typical of the Italian culture. It shows that I hail from the land of love, big noses, and pasta. I also tried to tan, but that didn't go so well considering nationality number 2, German. The land of the rising schnitzel. Or maybe it's lederhosen. Whatever. That brings me to the third and final nationality of this fantastic trio, Slovenian, a land full of wine, and where my house is most definitely nicer than yours. So now that I've thoroughly established myself as a horrible racist, let's get started. Now first off, I think I'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone and go for Asians and women. Now, science has yet to show which of these 2 groups are really the worst drivers, but I think I have a story that will cement that they are both terrible. Okay, so I was getting home one night, and as I was stepping off the bus to cross the street, I was almost blasted by a car passing the bus. Now, I thought to myself, after the moment where my life flashed before my eyes, what kind of person passes a bus on a double yellow line at a crosswalk with giant signs that say yield to pedestrians? And who do I see behind the wheel of this car? None other than an Asian woman. I think I rest my case on this one. Okay, so next on the list is black people, and I know you guys saw this one coming. So it just so happens that I live in a place where the nearest movie theater is in a predominantly black neighborhood. And when I go to see movies at this theater, black people talk during each and every one of them. I'm not exactly sure how this one became a negative stereotype, because I find it fantastic when from the back of the theater, during a horror movie, when someone just died in a horrible, gruesome way, you hear, "Oh shit!" I think those moments are fantastic, and sometimes they even put a smile back on your face in a moment that probably wouldn't have otherwise. Also, foods like fried chicken, watermelon, and grape soda tend to be associated with black people, but this one isn't quite fair because I can honestly say that I absolutely love all of those, and clearly I'm not a black guy. Now that brings us to those of Hispanic descent. Now, I find them to be very nice and personable people. They also just so happen to make up a large part of the working population of landscapers and housekeepers. Rounding out the end of this list, we have the Russians, with their immense love of vodka and the Mother Russia. Alright, now that all that's out of the way, it's time to drop the logic on stereotypes. In truth, most stereotypes are made up to be hurtful towards others. Not everyone from the Middle East is a terrorist. Not all Germans are Nazis. And not every American is fat. These things are made up by others just to harm us. On the other hand, there are those stereotypes that have a lot more truth to them, but they're also a lot less harmful. Black people really do talk during a lot of movies. Slovenians really are cheap. And women really can't drive. Okay, I'm just kidding. That's all for today. Make sure you like and subscribe and leave me comments. I'd love to read them, and leave me suggestions for things you'd like to see me drop the logic on. For now, I'm Vince with the Vincelogic, and I'm out.